Good morning. Hey, I wanted to start off with a verse from Colossians. It says, "Don't let anyone capture you with empty philosophies and high-sounding nonsense that come from human thinking." And again, I think we see some of that lately. We have a lot of philosophies, a lot of nonsense, a lot of human thinking going around, and there's not a lot of people looking for biblical truth. And that's really what Ecclesiastes 9:13-18 talks about. It says this: "Here's another bit of wisdom that has impressed me as I've watched the way our world works. There was a small town with only a few people, and a great king came with his army and besieged it. A poor, wise man knew how to save the town, and so it was rescued. But afterward, no one thought to thank him. So even though wisdom is better than strength, those who are wise will be despised if they are poor. What they say will not be appreciated for long. Better to hear the quiet words of a wise person than the shouts of a foolish king. Better to have wisdom than weapons of war. But one sinner can destroy much that is good." You see, knowledge isn't worth as much as it once was. Knowledge used to be very celebrated, but it isn't enough to just know facts. I mean, especially if I can just Google everything, right? But what about wisdom? Wisdom has value. Wisdom is made up of knowledge and experience and understanding. Wisdom is what allows a person to make decisions, wise decisions, to offer advice, even to achieve the best possible outcome in a given situation. Just like the story when the man gave a wise solution for their problem. It's a deep understanding of how things work. Yet, more and more we see wisdom being ignored, because wisdom typically reveals truth, and truth can spoil a good agenda, right? A good opinion. Truth requires action. Truth requires change sometimes. And so wisdom isn't sought. It isn't asked for. It isn't even wanted sometimes. But you know, without wisdom, it doesn't matter how long or how hard you work. Without wisdom, it doesn't matter how much you know or how much you've learned. Without wisdom, it doesn't matter how much money or how many resources you have, because without wisdom, it's hard to find truth. See, wisdom is the application of knowledge. It's the ability to discern or to judge what is true and right, what lasts. It concerns how to use knowledge. It concerns discernment, right from wrong. And it talks about how we can understand truth over delusion. Proverbs 3:13 said, "Blessed is the person who finds wisdom, the one who gains understanding." Blessed. And Proverbs 4:7 says, "Wisdom is supreme, so get wisdom." Get it. Go after it. And whatever else you get understanding. So, just to understand, knowledge would be something like memorizing the commandments, whereas wisdom would be obeying the commandments. Knowledge would be learning of God, where wisdom would be loving God with our hearts and our actions. So whatever you do, seek wisdom. God bless.